It is a wonderful Friday morning, far too early for humans to be awake, and yet we are. We have a leak, as is evidenced by the amount of water that is just here, existing. I'm assuming you've called James about that.
Well, I'll send him a picture.
She's sent.
I just put leaking.
Yeah, she's sending pictures now. We are waiting on the borehole truck, so we're going outside now to sit vigil and wait for it. I have to squeeze through everything that is on the decking right now. I've been promised that it is warm out here, which I hope so, because it's like, I say it's like 7 in the morning. I was not designed to be up this early. But yeah, apparently one truck's here already. We're just waiting on the second. I think the second's the actual machine. So the plan today, we're waiting on some of the chicken hut nesting material, which should arrive hopefully. That's either today or it'll be next week. And that's basically the chicken hut's done. I'm planning on building that wheelbarrow just over there. Yeah, just want to get it built because the trolley we have has a flat tire. It's basically rubbish. It's useless. Dead to the world. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to build the wheelbarrow hopefully, and then that'll mean we can chuck the trolley in the next skip whenever that turns up. So yeah, that's kind of the only plan today. I think you can kind of see one of the trucks up there, but that hasn't got the actual borehole machine on it. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to get to film this. I hope the guys don't mind. But yeah, exciting! So that's the machine, and that's the big gas battery pack that's powering it. Although I think that's full of water, to be honest, because they said that the water's going to go out the ground and it's going to go down there. Yappy? Aren't you glad it's smaller than the pictures we looked up?
Yes. They made it sound like it was going to be enormous. And I've got to go on this area because they're going to do this one first. And they said if it was facing this way, the spare water would have gone that way. But because it's got to face this way, the water's going to be coming this way.
Oh great.
Which is why I moved everything that way.
And I just took the wheelbarrow in the middle.
But I've taken a video of them coming around the corner because I thought the machine was going to be like massive, and it's not as massive as they made out it.
So pretty big. Looks like it's a nightmare to drive, mind.
Yeah, with its trailers, isn't it?
Mm.
It's getting the trailer in the right place. And it's a good job we moved the tiles as well.
Yeah. Excitement. They've set the pump up. Thought I'd get you guys a candid shot of that. So they're going to bang that into the ground very soon. I want you to talk now while I can because apparently this is extremely loud and I might not be able to stay out here while it's doing its thing. Yeah, that's the drill. I also wanted to show you guys something that I realised. Me and Mum were agonising like over how on earth we're going to make gates for the witching circle where we're going to let the chickens in, and then I remembered we have literally 2 spare gates. I know, sometimes the solution is so obvious that you need a night to sleep on it and then you need your brain to go, oh duh. So yes, we have 2 pre-made gates. I've also got some spare wood which I think we can use for the hinges. I mean, obviously my mum's gonna have to bring one of the posts like further over there for that one, and that one's like too wide as well, but we have a solution, so duh. Okay, so I had an extra few minutes and I found some spare bits of wire, So what I've actually done, I've just gone around the edge of the chicken hutch and I've attached it all just to the hutch side. So it's kind of left free underneath there, and then I've left the tape on, basically to stop it from getting caught when the roof opens and closes. And then I just did a bit that went around the top of the chicken guard. So now there is literally nowhere for a fox to squeeze through, other than these tiny, teeny, tiny gaps here. And I honestly think that other than baby foxes, which even then is a maybe because my cats couldn't do that, so I'm kind of hoping that that's good enough. If not, we're going to lose some chickens, so here's praying that it's good enough, because I do not have any more wire pieces like that. I do have some wire like rolls, but that stuff's more difficult to cut, and I really, really, really don't want to use it if I don't have to. So yeah, we're waiting on the chicken tunnels, which should turn up, I said, either today or next week. And yeah, we just need to bang some more tacks into the roof, and then we're done. Now I could be wrong, but I think they're about to go for it. So I'm going to show you guys the machine as it's kind of going up and down. They've attached like a load of cables to it, which I think blast water under the ground to make the drilling easier. Not entirely certain. We're about to see. And then I'll get a first-hand experience on how loud this is going to be, whether I can stay out here or not. I hope I can, because it's really warm. It's really nice this morning. Like, I'm mildly hungover, but it's worth it to be out here. It's lovely. The only other thing I've done, to be frankly honest, I got more pieces for the gate. So I got another like flat board just to put underneath, so that the gate's not opening over grass, it's opening over flat wood. It's just to make it easier to open and close. And I found another hinge, like another locking mechanism on the piece of flat wood, so I'm going to nick that at some point. I need my mum with the shed keys. She was supposed to come out like 30 minutes ago and she hasn't, so, but I don't want to interrupt what they're doing, so I can't exactly like run across the garden. But yeah, I need the shed keys so I can get the screwdriver. Basically we've only got one like locking mechanism on each gate, and it's at the top. So my worry with it is that like they're really bendable gates because it's not great wood. So could a fox hold the bottom of the gate open and shimmy inside? Both me and my mum think that they could. So we were looking at getting more like locks and hinges, but I think we've actually got enough if I scrounge them. Because this gate's going to be covered by the chicken tunnel anyway, which will go all the way across. And I may or may not put some wire down underneath that chicken tunnel just to be like doubly sure. I'm not sure. It depends what the chicken tunnel's made of, because if it's made of mesh then there's no point, because foxes can rip mesh open. So they'll be vulnerable while they're in the chicken tunnel. But then again, foxes don't come out in the middle of the day, so, you know. And there should be no chickens in those tunnels at the end of the day. So yeah, actually, thinking on it, we do. We need 2 more locks for either end of the chicken gate. And then we've got, like, those 2 gates potentially there. I don't think they need 2 locks, because we're only letting the chickens in there in the daytime when we're around to monitor them, so that should be fine. They're not quite ready yet. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you can hear it. No, it's not too bad. Unless it hasn't gotten going yet. No, it's probably going through all the pine needles and it's like, oh yeah, this is easy.
Yeah. But he said he doesn't want the soft stuff, he wants the hard rock stuff, because that's when it gets less messy.
not quite straight, maybe. Some pinpoint precision going on here.
Yeah.
I think it's do a little bit, check it, do a little bit, check it. Because once you've gone in, haven't you? That's not too bad. Not a noise anyway. Yep, there you go. I think that's all it does.
Yeah, I think it's going to make that sound for a while.
Yeah. And they've got what, 4 holes to do or 3? 3. We've got 3 holes. So, yeah. Film it when they've done the 3 holes.